Hello and welcome to Toyploid 2, and today we have an unboxing, as I've just been sent this box from Ryan. Now Ryan has sent me some stuff before. In fact, a while back he sent me this very cool custom of Indiana Jones from the Temple of Doom. This is using the figures that came out for Raiders of the Lost Ark made by Kenner, and he's customized it to make it look like he does in Temple of Doom. And it's a really nice little custom. He's taken limbs from a few different figures and then added a little bandage to his hand, and then used some accessories from some of the more modern figures, and I really liked it. And Ryan actually got in touch with me again recently to say that he's just about to move house and he needs to have a clear out of a load of stuff that he's used for some of these customs, and did I want it? And I of course said yes, because bits of figures are always very useful to me, and that is what is inside this box. So I don't really know what sort of bits are in here, but I know it's sort of bits of figures. So let's open this up and see what Ryan has sent over. Okay, so I've opened it up and you can see it is a whole load of various figures. So I'm just going to tip this out and we can start going through them. I can see all sorts in here. There are some Raiders of the Lost Ark figures, Star Wars bits, there's Superman, that's for the Kenner Superpowers figures. There's all sorts in here. It looks like a very exciting box indeed. So yeah, let's tip this out and we'll go through each bag. Right, wow, well there's a whole lot more than I'd expected there to be in this box, so let's just work our way through it. I can see there's some toy knit fabric. This is the stuff that I tell people to buy when making capes, so it looks like Ryan's bought some of that. I'm guessing he has been fixing up Superman and Robin, judging by the colours that are there. That's always useful to have. I have a good sort of selection of these, so I'll put that with those. Then we have some figure stands. I'm not quite sure which figure stands these will be for. I would guess going to be Kenner size, just looking at the pegs there, so some Kenner size stands. And then yeah, let's move this to one side and we'll work our way through. There is an R2-D2. This looks like a solid dome R2-D2, actually in not too bad condition. I would say that's more than a beta. The clicker doesn't work on it, but again, that's a fairly common problem. So it's a nice little R2-D2. I'll stick him there. Then we have, this is the Cairo Swordsman from Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's a very nice figure. He's got a little bit of a rub to his nose. He's got his little outfit on there. Very nice indeed. I'll see if I can stand all of these up. I don't think I'm going to be able to. At some point, I'm going to knock them and they'll all fall over. So I will do my best. I may just have to stand them up at the end. Then we have a bag here which has got, well, we've got a Hoth Han Solo. I do really like Hoth Han Solo. I've got a growing collection of those. I'm actually building myself a Hoth army at the moment of rebels, so that will go nicely in there. There is a capeless Darth Vader. He's also missing his lightsaber. But as you've seen before, I like working on those. I may even make this guy another cloth cape, because I was really pleased with how the cloth cape came out on mine. So a couple of Star Wars figures there. Then we've got another bag of Star Wars figures. So in here we have got Prune Face. That's one of the Rebels Prune Face. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's the grey-haired version of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Klaatu, Nien Nunb. We have a small red Snaggletooth, and then is that the other version of Klaatu? Think so. Looks the same, doesn't it? So we've got Skiffguard and the other version of Klaatu. And some more Star Wars figures. So this is a small head Han Solo. It does have a note on there. Free figure due to late shipping. Well, thanks Ryan. It's always nice to get free figures. Thank you very much for that. So a small head Han Solo. Then we've got a few more. God, there's a lot of Star Wars figures in this. We have got the Death Squad Commander, and then there is a AT-AT driver. Then we've got General Medine. We've got a Hoth Rebel Trooper, and we've got an Admiral Akbar. I think I'll carry on doing the Star Wars stuff and then we can move on to the Indiana Jones bits at the end. There is here, this is an FX7 missing his little claw there. Very common. I think I have a few of these now with that missing, and some others in various states. I should probably do a video on fixing them up. There must be a way to fix that up. I'll have to have a think about it. Maybe a little Lego claw or something on that would look very nice. We have a Hoth gun. That's for the... which one's that one for? Is that for Luke? I think that might be Luke's gun. Then we've got a Farm Boy Luke Skywalker. Looks in pretty nice condition, that one. Even has a bit of his lightsaber left. This face is a bit messed up, but yeah, that's never an issue. Then at the back here we have Bespin Luke Skywalker with his little carry case for the Yoda figure. And what I can see on there is he's got some other bits in there. There's a little gun, or he's got his little blaster stuck in the back, but we can put Yoda in the back of his backpack. Very nice, and a stand to go with him. And then in here we have a Cloud Car Pilot, again with a stand. I can see another Cloud Car Pilot over here with a little box, and that little box is from the modern Kenner Indiana Jones figures. Each of the figures came with little boxes that had bits inside them. The boxes are quite useful though, because you could use those in dioramas. So it's another Cloud Car Pilot, again with a stand. Then at the back I can see a C-3PO. Bit sort of play worn, as they all are, nice loose floppy limbs, but that is an original C-3PO non-removable limbs version. I think I'm going to have to rearrange my desk soon, because there's so much stuff here, it's hard to keep up. There's another Obi-Wan Kenobi. This one looks in really good condition. This is a white-haired version of Obi-Wan Kenobi with the remains of his lightsaber, and he's got a nice cape with a few marks on it. That's very nice. Yeah, let me have a rearrange, and then we'll look at the Indiana Jones bits. Okay, as you can see, I've had a bit of a rearrange just to make some space. There's still more to come. I'm really blown away. I didn't expect this at all, Ryan. This is not what I was expecting to see. There's a biker scout there. Let me just put a stand on him to try and stop some of these figures falling over. Every time I nudge my desk, I seem to knock these over. So I'm hoping that I don't nudge it and these stay upright. So we have another bag here. This has a couple of Superpowers figures in it. So we have the Kenner Superpowers Superman figure. Looks in quite good condition. If I squeeze his legs, do his arms move? That's the normal thing. But yeah, look at that, his arms move. So I've got the material here, and I know how to make the capes because I've done a video on those on my main channel, Toy Ploy. So if you want to see how to make capes for the Superpowers figures, go and check that out. There's also a Superpowers Robin. Is this Superpowers Robin? This is the Superpowers Robin, and not the Toy Biz one. I seem to have more of the Toy Biz ones because they have a little lever on the back. My Superpowers Robin is in a terrible state. One of his legs is discoloured. So that is really cool. That's definitely going to replace my very poor condition Robin. Then we have a couple of more Star Wars figures. There's another Obi-Wan Kenobi I can see here. So we've got another Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's a bit faded. He's got one very sort of grey arm, and his hands are quite sort of, well, gone quite yellow really. And then we have a Bespin Han Solo. So very nice indeed. Let's stand those up, see if I can get them to stand up. Yep. And in that bag there is also, this is a Indiana Jones figure. So this is Tot, one of the, is it German Gestapo officer or something like that? He's got the thing embedded in his hand there. That's a very nice figure. I like that. I'll put that with the Indy figures there. Then we've got a few more. These look like ones that are in pieces. So these are ones that Ryan has used to make various customs. So these are the remains of lots of Indiana Jones figures. So we have, well, it's an Indy figure, but with the sort of hooded version, and he's got a broken leg. And there is a leg, so maybe something can be done to repair him. There's also a spare arm with a broken off peg there. And then we have Salah, and he is missing an arm. I'm guessing that might be the arm that is used on the custom version of Indy that Ryan sent me. We've got another bag with much the same in, actually. This seems to have much the same sort of pieces. So other broken versions of Indy with legs missing. So there's another exactly the same as that one, so legs missing. Another version of Salah with his arm missing. Then we have another bag here with even more pieces in. Let's have a look at this one. So again, there's another Salah with his arm missing, another Indy. Yeah, I'm guessing this is where all those arms have gone. So lots of broken Indies. And we have a Tot. This time he has the cape on him, or his jacket. Do you know what? That I don't actually have. I have a few of these figures, but I definitely don't have that. And I don't have the Salah figure, so I might have to see if I can sort of find another arm for him or something. But yeah, that actually completes one of the figures that I needed in my collection. I just didn't have that jacket for him. So that is really very cool indeed. I'm going to put that just there, again, if I can stand him up. And we have one final bag. Again, more broken Indy figures, or sort of bits of figures. Again, more arms and legs, and poor guy here with no arms, and another one there with a little bit of faded. I don't actually have that figure. That's a Belloc, isn't it? Both of these are Bellocs. Two versions of Belloc, even without the arms and that, and a bit faded like that one. that will actually go in my collection because I don't have that figure at all. So lots of broken pieces of indie figures, all potential projects. Right, so here we go. This is it all lined up, and I have to say there's way more than I was expecting. I thought it was just going to be a few sort of broken Indiana Jones figures, but as you can see, it's a whole selection of other things. Lots of Star Wars, lots of indie figures, and a few Superpowers figures. So Ryan, really thanks ever so much for sending these over. It's very generous of you. I'll send you some Toy Ploy bits in the post as a small thank you, and these will be used as sort of future projects on the channel. There's lots of things I can see to do with them, lots of things that need repairing. I'm going to be quite intrigued as to what I can do with these indie figures, because I do have a few of them in my collection, but there's quite a few that I've got missing, so maybe I can make some bits out of these, or even make some customs. I can see something can be done with these indie figures. You could easily put the leg back on, and then I could use a Star Wars version of Harrison Ford to put the head back on, maybe make some sort of customs with removable hats and things like that. So I might do stuff with these figures like that, because yeah, there's a lot of potential there. So massive thanks, Ryan. Thank you ever so much for sending these in. They will all get used at some point in projects. I've got to just think of what I can do with them. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it, then head over to my main channel, Toy Ploy, and subscribe over there as well. And thanks for watching.